Leaving Winding Stair Shelter on day 15. Ended up just doing 9 miles yesterday from Pashoubi Shelter up to here. One, because I wanted to watch the weather. And two, that's really all I had to do. I've got 25 miles left. So the plan today is to make it about 16 miles, 15.8 to Rock Garden Shelter. And that'll leave me just at 9 miles to finish up tomorrow. My thoughts are back home this morning. Yesterday afternoon, pretty massive tornado went right through central Arkansas. Hit West Little Rock, North Little Rock, Jacksonville, Cabot, and the video of it's pretty stunning. I mean, it had to be an EF3 at least. And then a few hours later, another massive tornado hit Wynne, Arkansas, and northeast Arkansas. So just thinking about everybody back home. Hope everybody's okay. Pretty scary situation. I was just out of the tornado watch area here. Didn't rain much on me yesterday. But I was watching the radar and storms were starting to fire up right on the state line. So I actually had one fire up on me, maybe 20 miles south of Winding Stair Shelter. It's going to be another beautiful day on the Ouachita Trail. Walk right by mile 23, but that's over 200 miles hike. Man, what a feeling. Hell yeah. Passing Horse Thief Springs. It's right above my head up there. A little picnic area. For those of you that know, you know. For those of you that don't, you want to see some rocks? Leaving Rock Garden Shelter on day 16. I last stayed at Rock Garden Shelter on the last night of my section hike back in 2019. So only fitting I stay there on the last night of my westbound through hike 2023. Man, what an amazing 16-day journey through the Ouachitas. An experience I'll never forget. 9 miles to Talimena State Park. Let's go finish this thing. So I've been backpacking for a little over 8 years, and y'all know how it is. You start out, you go out for one night, you go out for 2 nights, 3 nights, and maybe you go out for a week, and it's just never long enough. You know, the miles are always long enough, but the time spent out connecting, disconnecting, it's just not long enough. And I can tell you, at least for me, after 16 days, it's still not long enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, I miss my wife, I miss my kids, I miss my dog, I miss them like crazy. I can't wait to see them here in a few hours, but it's just not long enough, man. If I do the OT again, I'll probably do it in 14 days. I think 14 days is a good sweet spot for me. But this first one, my first through hike, I didn't want it to be about miles. I didn't want to just hike the Ouachita Trail. I wanted to experience the Ouachita Trail. And this schedule I set out for me, I mean, it forced me to slow down. It forced me to enjoy it. And I feel better and stronger today on day 16 than I did the day I started. At the halfway point, my friend Wes in Tennessee asked me how I was holding up. I said, man, I'm feeling so good. I can finish this thing, drive to Springer and push north. Well, I'd like to edit that. I'd like to get to Talimena, yo-yo this thing back home to Little Rock, and then drive to Springer and push north. One of these days. 16 days is a long time though, and there are several trails I could have went and done. I mean, I could have did the Collegiate Peaks Loop, Colorado. I could have done half of the Colorado Trail. I could have done the Tahoe Rim Trail. maybe even the John Muir Trail. But for me, it's all about home, man. So the Ouachita Trail, it always had to be my first thru-hike. And if y'all follow me for any extended period of time, y'all should know what my next thru-hike will be. There's a few people I need to thank, because without them, I mean, this hike isn't possible. First and foremost, my trail angel, my wife Megan, who had to agree to let me do this, first of all, but holding it down at home. We have 5 kids, and now they're all teenagers now, so they can pretty much fend for themselves, but without her encouragement and support, and there's no way I could spend 16 days on the Ouachita Trail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also need to thank the work crew, because even though I've got the PTO, those guys still have to cover me. We're a 24/7, 365 operation. So Jerry, Trevor, Justin, Jimmy, thank you guys, man. I owe y'all one. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I ran into a handful of people out here that said they had watched some of my Ouachita Trail videos to get a feel for what they're getting into, and it helped them plan their section hikes. So that's pretty awesome. But ultimately, I make these videos for me, document my adventures, share with my family and friends. Hopefully inspire my kids to be adventurous, to step out of their comfort zone, to do hard and challenging things, to set goals and finish them, to pursue their passions in life. That's my hope anyways. A couple miles left. Also, shout out to Foot, friends of the Ouachita Trail organization, and all the trail maintainers. The trail is in incredible shape. Better marked than it was 4 years ago. The new upgrades on the shelters are awesome. I mean, you guys are incredible. You do incredible work. And shout out to Lori at the Bluebell Cafe. I don't know what the Ouachita Trail would be like without Lori in the center of it. She makes this hike possible for literally everyone I've crossed the last 2 weeks. She's unbelievable. So that's it. Ouachita Trail, 223 miles through the beautiful Ouachita Mountains of Arkansas and Oklahoma. I love this trail so much. I've done it twice. See you guys next time.